guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've been to a craft show at the NEC today in Birmingham, and I wanted to show you some of the journal bits that I've got, and I also got some mixed media pieces. Okay, I've left the price tags on things just so you can try and see how much they were. Bear in mind that some of them might be like craft show specials or things like that. Yes, but do not judge the prices, don't tally it up, and I'm certainly going to remove the price tags for when my partner gets home. So the first thing that I did was, I've never actually had a jelly plate, so I've bought this. They call it a jelly press. I don't know whether that's a cheaper version of a jelly plate. I've honestly never had one. The lady did a demo, and as you probably know from craft shows, they sell you things, but I have always wanted a jelly plate, but I've never really gone for the expense of it. And I was at the Lavinia, I think that's how you say it, Lavinia Stamps. They had a massive stall there, and they was doing loads of like watercolory type of backgrounds. And what they actually use is these Brusho, they're like powders, and I think you just dilute it down. If I can get them open. Oh yeah, so that's an example of what they actually make, like really organic type of patterns, and they react with water and things like that. So I got a box of 18. So I'm actually going to have a go at this tomorrow. So I bought that as well. They recommend using dye ink, so I just bought 2 dye inks. I think I've got some dye inks already, but I thought I'd just get some good base colours. And they also sold this, because what they recommend that you do is that you tip the Brushos in little pots, and then you just mix it with water, and with this you can just seal them over. So yeah, I'll have a go with that. And I also bought a fan brush, because as you know, that's what she was using, so I had to have it. I couldn't use anything else because I spent so much in the shop. They gave me some super smooth card. There was only 10 pieces in this, I did see, so I have bought some other super smooth card just to try and use. My jelly plate, there's only 6 by 6. I would have preferred like a rectangle one that might have done A4. So I'm not sure. Anyone who uses jelly plates, would I just do like a print there and then print it again there? But they seem quite different, so I don't know how you would lay them together. Maybe if I wanted to do it in my art journal, what would I do? Not sure. Let me know. Maybe I need a bigger jelly plate. Bad choice. And I actually bought some stamps from Lavinia Stamps. I've got quite a few of their stamps already. You might recognise them, because I find that AliExpress copy a lot of these designs, but as far as I'm aware, these are her designs. So Dance with the Fairies and Talk to the Moon. I love that one. I thought that'd be great for my journal. Just some fairy ones. I'm like, this would be good for like a folk art. I couldn't get my words out then. Just some trees, because I thought this one's versatile with other stampy bits. That's the name of the company. And they do quite mysterious type of style, and I love it. I want to do a journaling page with the fairy kissing the cat, because as you know, I love my little black cat. And I thought that was adorable. Like, just these ones where you just can't miss, because these are such unique designs. So I spent quite a lot in Lavinia Stamps. I spent so much, she gave me a free pen. So that's good. And also, when I was walking around some of the other stalls, this was like a cheaper stamp. I've obviously spent a lot on stamps. I've got quite a few stamps, but they're not really the type for journaling or art journaling. The stamps that I have are maybe more for card making. So, yeah. So I've stocked up on a lot of stamps. I don't know what the name of this company was. I think it might have been the Art of Craft. But I like to keep my pamphlets. But anyway, I noticed that whilst I was there, they have lots of similar designs. It was almost like they was copying them. So there was a lot cheaper, but I thought they just go hand in hand and they lend themselves to each other. Beautiful little castle type thing. 2 different designs. And then I got this, thought that's really cool for just background and things. Another little background stamp that I could stamp over, you know, stamp tags that I could stamp over tags just with like a brown ink, just so it wears through. Again, for my art journaling, I like this type of design stencil. I did get quite a few other stencils. Now, this was the first stamp store that I went to, and had I been to Lavinia Stamps first, I probably wouldn't have bought these, but these are really good for making like cards for my mum, for my nan, for Mother's Day, which is coming up, for Easter and things like that. I think these are quite versatile, and that type of style is more art journaling to me, or for my own personal use. So I've got a nice bag here. I kept thinking, oh, I need them to give me all of these paper bags. So I'm going to keep that, as all of us junk journalers do. So I bought this stamp set. I just love that, the macrame pot. I thought that was really cool. And I love this like hanging basket style. So what you do is you sort of just layer them together, and then they sell all of these elements separately. I've got quite a few of these already. I think I've got 2 or 3. So you buy these separately, and then you just construct your own flowers and things. But these are really good just for, you know, junk journaling and stuff. I got some other flowers. And I got some hearts, because they had this really nice arrangement where they'd stamped loads and loads of balloons into a heart, and they'd done like dark ones in the background and ones more in the foreground, and I thought they were super cute, so I'll have a go with that as well. So I'm going to have a big play tomorrow morning, so if you don't already follow me on Instagram, make sure you do follow me to have a look at what I create. Now, this was just, there's lots of stores that sell everything for just £1, so I've got quite a heavy bag here of stuff for £1. I think I was feeling in the dusty pink mood, so I got some dusty pink trim. I went to her about 18 months ago when I last went to the craft show. That's some seam binding, and I find that's really good to just rough the edges up, and that makes good ties for your journals. Beautiful trim there. And then I got these as well. All of these glass beads were £1. Thought that was brilliant. That's what the weight is in here. So I don't have a lot of glass beads. A lot of the beads that I've got are plastic, and I thought they'd be good just to, even just 1 or 2 of them hanging off, you know, a paper clip, or hanging off the side of the journal, or even, oh, that feels really nice, really strange. It's like a matte feeling. You know, I could do a charm or whatever, and they just sound really nice as well. So that's those. So I'll use all of those together, I'll coordinate those. And I just got some thread for my machine, because when I do a lot of threading on my journals, it actually does use up quite a lot. So I just got some basic colours. And then there's certain certain stalls at the show that just sell things for £1. So I've got quite a few things from various different ones, so I'll just show you one by one. So those are lock and keys, so there are some keys behind as well, but I thought they'd be quite good even if I just used them as like a swivel to hold things down. Obviously £1. Those are Brad's, I believe. A compass stamp, that was £1, even though it's labelled as £2. It's quite old because it's discoloured, I think. Some frames, and there are different colours in there, but even so, even if I just use them blank, and I'm going to use that for, somebody bought me like a scrapbook, I'm going to use it as a scrapbook / journal, and those will be good for just framing some elements. Some brads that are actually screws. Eyelets, £1 for those. Normally those are quite expensive, and it looks like they're in a storage tin. A stamp set. Again, I really just bought them for the elements, but again, really nice. just for some charms for the journals. And I want to make a journal that is sort of 1960s retro, and I thought this went brilliantly, and it is quite a nice texture, quite soft. I think this was £2.99, but again, for my art journaling, and if I did ever do anything with this, I thought it could go together. That's another stencil for £1, so I got 3 stencils altogether, so I was quite happy with that. Now I bought this, and I'm not quite sure what it is. So it says that it's a panel card. So it's like a tri-folding card, you know, for a greetings card. But what I'm actually going to do is just cut them individually. So there's 3 in here, so I'll get 9 in total. And I'll just cut them and I'll use them as tags in my junk journals. And there are some envelopes there as well. So again, I'll use the envelopes. So that was £1. And I got this really cool paper. I thought this was brilliant for junk journaling. It feels really thin in here, so I am just going to open it just to see how thick it actually is. But what I thought I could do, it's white on the back. Oh, it's quite thin. It's white on the back, so I thought I could actually print on the back, and then that could go inside a junk journal. But it is quite thin. But still, quite cool. There's quite a lot there as well. So, believe it or not, I wasn't even at the show that long. I think I was there maybe 3.5 hours. Yeah, 4 hours. And half of the show was actually like a sewing and embroidery show. So I don't think I ever bought anything from that side. Oh, I did. I bought one thing. I'll show you that in a moment. I bought some extra smooth 300 GSM card, and all of that was £5. I thought that was brilliant. So that's good for just putting in my stash. I always try and find this. When I was on Anna Marie's design team, this is what she uses a lot for putting behind her flower arrangements on mixed media projects. And it was only £1. I think it's usually a lot dearer than that. This wasn't from Anna Marie Designs. This was just from one of these £1 craft stores. And then finally, what I bought from the stitch side is this super cute cross stitch. So yeah, I love that. I want to frame it and put that in my house somewhere because I think that's super cute. The guy at the stall, when I was buying this, you know, they shout and let people know to buy stuff. And he actually says you can't buy any cross stitches from him if you've got an unfinished project at home. That made me chuckle quite a bit, because I bought a cross stitch this sort of size from Hobbycraft about 6 months ago. Haven't even started it. I bought like a tiny one like this that I did start, and I still haven't finished it. But yet I bought this. Couldn't pass it up. It was gorgeous. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this haul. I certainly enjoyed shopping for it. So thank you guys ever so much for watching. Bye.